Hi guys. What's up?
What up? Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to our YouTube channel, where we're gonna be having like a loose chat, right?
Yeah.
Because we've been experiencing, oh my gosh, it's been a roller coaster.
We're alive. We can't believe we're alive.
We are alive.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah.
Mama, we made it.
Hey, wait now. Don't put your finger on the. Okay, we don't need to edit this, so it's just us having a chat. I hope you're not there. Yeah.
Okay, should we continue?
Yeah.
Yeah. Firstly, man, we're alive.
Yeah. We thank God for that.
Amen.
Big man upstairs. Yeah.
Dude, we had to travel, so we had to leave the country, and you know,
We need a breather.
definitely
Do something new.
Definitely.
Because the work is about to start working. Like the grind is gonna get grinding. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm an author, but I'm sorry.
Please do not follow our linguistics nor verbatim from today's show, right? This is just us, kicking it back. And
We're being awkward.
Yeah. Telling you about our trip, right? So we needed to get out of the country, and I pressured her. I was like, dude, we need to go.
Yeah, this was peer pressure.
Yeah, and you loved it.
Bullying.
And she loves it, right? And that's exactly why we're seated here together. So anyway, let's tell you guys about our journey here, right?
Horrible.
A horrible journey because of the service provider, and we won't say the name right now because we're busy writing up what do you call that? Feedback for the company, but that's another story. So basically we thought, hey, there's this initiative founded by this brilliant lady here with Megamind. Megamind here came up with Girls Under the Hood. It is just a genius idea that came from her story, what happened to her. Do you want to share your testimony?
I think if people are like if they're interested in the story, they can why it started
To the
anyway.
page, right?
Yeah, it's sort of like turning your pain into not just a learning moment for others, a teachable moment for others, but also productivity and making money from it. Come on.
For yourself.
Yeah.
Right. And it's also intellectual capital, you know.
Yeah. Also, sorry if I interrupted. I just had a thought. That's what happens when you
Megamind.
Could be ADHD, could be other things. But anyway, so it wasn't just from that experience alone of having half of my face burnt by radiator water. It was also
That happened.
Yeah.
That happened so bad.
Yeah, it was also like a case of when I worked for the UN project there in Kgalagadi and Khanti, and traveling by myself and having experiences where it's like, if a tire bursts right now, would I be able to change it? And there's no network, and the next car that's gonna pass here is gonna be in 45 minutes, and will they stop and help me? And also, as a woman, am I safe in that situation?
Right.
So it was just inspired by a lot of things. Also inspired by the fact that you drive in the city and then you see a woman stuck by the side of the road because tire puncture. She can't change it for herself. She has to call a man, a brother, or whoever to come rescue her.
And I know my brother doesn't have time for that. He will tell you, go call your friends. And my friends are busy. But I'm not putting you in a bad light, bro.
Yeah,
love you. I know you always
does. She loves you.
But just people not having or making that time for you. And like she says, like in real time, your safety is compromised, and your anxiety is shooting up the roof, right? So that's how your brain baby came about. Yeah. And then she tossed it over to me. And then we had like a lengthy, lovely conversation. Back and forth.
A lot of research.
Yeah.
And then engaging people. And, to like Taurus, we are the biggest fans of Taurus.
Shout out to Taurus.
Shout out Tyler and team, because they, just upon our first meeting, they were right with us.
Yeah. All hands on deck, all brains on deck.
Everything. Been very supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They highlighted a lot of things that we could like touch up on, which were very much aligned with what we wanted to do. So now I say we because she adopted me.
Stepchild.
I stepchild myself in there for Girls Under the Hood, because like I said, it's such a great cause. Because I also, I knew how to like navigate through the car, changing of a tire. But had I changed the whole entire tire by myself? No, I didn't. But I knew, in my head, you're thinking, I registered that, processed it. But can you practically do it? Yeah, because there's steps, right?
Yeah.
We learned. So, and also the dashboard, understanding it. I was just asked, like, what does that light do? And then now my uncle didn't even know what most of
why the orange light was on
the
and
light
then his car
on.
stopped.
We're going. The car's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I thought this was such a great idea, so that we, as women, we need to get to understand the car, the bonnets, the changing of tires, looking at the element of safety.
Yeah.
And also just for yourself, girls road trip, you are the one person who know how to do that. So you're the added value friend.
Yeah.
Be that friend.
And also just to add on to what she's saying, you will realize that a lot of the times we like to wear these jackets because we are trying to kind of like shift that narrative of making it seem like being a mechanic or changing a tire or doing whatever is a man thing. Like, this is not cool. This is PPE for men, for labor,
engineers.
For men. Yeah, it's just that connotation. Now you can look cute, okay? Boots and all. Just saying.
Don't kick the camera.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I almost kicked it. Yeah, almost used the F word. I'm sorry. So back to what we were saying. Yeah. So it's kind of like we're just normalizing just
understanding,
being comfortable in your own skin. You can still put on lipstick and then we're gonna be selling Girls Under the Hood merch, by the way. Just buy it, keep it in your car for instances where you're like wearing a cute dress and you need to change your tire, or you need to check your coolant, or you need to do whatever it is that you need to do without getting your pretty dress
right.
Yeah.
And when you talk about that, we've got a lot of questions like, are you gonna make the overall pink and whatnot?
No.
No, we're not gonna do that, because I think you can customize it as much as you want. We just want to get like the brand out there. Yeah. Because like she says, if she's an emo girl and I'm not like a really girly girl as well, so action why am I gonna go? I'm an action girly girl, so like I won't really settle for pink. Not saying there's anything wrong with pink, but I'd rather have like a purple jacket. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we're making it so open for everybody to just enjoy the brand and play with it however they want to have it on themselves.
I love that. The customization aspect of it. So because we're not saying the girls should be ashamed of liking pink. No. What we're saying is we want to customize the experience for you. So I am a black girl. I like my darker colors. The only red I do is lipstick, and maybe I mess around with my hair a lot with color, but black is my color. But she's a colorful person. She likes different colors. So we're saying we have something for the girls that like pink, the girls that like black, everything. But obviously the merch that's going to come out will be the preferred colors for us. Yeah. And then
you can call us and be like, I would like this type of color, and those are nitty-gritties. Those are things that we're just telling you that's the direction we're going with.
Yeah. And also maybe it's important to also talk about the now we need groups of people. Like you know how people have book clubs and whatever, like societies. Obviously, yeah, we have corporate packages. If you're listening, corporate, hey, holla at us. So we have corporate packages, and then we have group packages. Obviously, the prices won't be the same, but the minimum amount of women that we want to train for 4 hours. By the way, I mean the certified professionals at Taurus. For 4 hours, minimum 10, and then 20, and then the maximum that we can take at a time is 30 people. 30 people, yeah. So holla at us. Follow our page for more information. We need to do a better job actually of like updating the peoples,
and that's exactly what we're doing. So this is our lovely calm chill pitch, just so you guys can get it just live from us. And you know, we came down here and we had like breakdowns. We literally had to do a tie change. So she was all up in her dress and stuff, but that happened. We reminded each other like, you don't just open the bonnet because we need to
know. I don't need the other side of my face.
We're not trying to like end the other side, right? So yeah, we were just very much in sync and on cue with like things that we have to do. If she gets out of the car, I'm obviously looking at the rear view mirrors and stuff. If she's standing outside, she knows she stands at a certain position. When we're stuck on the road, we know we must park the car like this in a position that makes us like go. We can reverse or we can go forward. So there's such things, you know, that we learned, and this was from the first one that we had, and that was just our first basic one. But look at how many things that we actually got to utilize coming here. Now the place we're in South Africa, and we all know that our bots tags are calling for, you know, unwanted and unnecessary people who want to take the cars and whatnot. But I think with our level of confidence that we had, we literally like made it, and we got to tackle any issue just like that. Just like that.
And we got to ultra safe. What up?
So we did that. Repping the brand as well. This side. So
we've had conversations because I know we're starting with Botswana, but this is like an initiative that can be adopted elsewhere.
The South Africans love it. We're telling you, they love it. So guys, we need to, like, when we bring out the registers on the Facebook, on WhatsApp, do sign up, because even if you don't have the money in the moment, do sign up so that
we share more dates, we keep you updated.
Exactly. Let's become a growing community of females who also look out for each other.
Empowered female drivers. Also, we want to change that narrative of people saying women are terrible drivers, whatever. Because come on, guys, we're in 2025, okay?
And we've got this. Got the gang.
What's that?
No, sorry.
Mindset change. What?
That
went with the last government. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
2025. Let's all drive. Girls Under the Hood.
Follow us on Facebook. Don't forget Girls Under the Hood.
Check
and
out
also follow Taurus PTW Batteries. Give them support. Come on,
guys. Let's take our knowledge back. Let's take our power back.
Yes.
And, let's drive safely.
I mean, also, you know, from a female perspective and from somebody who's an entrepreneur, these are the type of things that we need to explore more, so that little now we're empowered financially, because it's not just a teachable experience, but it's helping an SMME, you know.
It is. And it's also got psychological aspects to it. Me, as being my educational background, I'm a psychology major, therapist, mental health expert. But yes, we'll give you another one on that.
Yeah.
The classes that we used, they did share a lot of the psychological disciplines behind each and every teaching.
Yeah.
So when the
whole don't panic. This is what you do. Like the process.
That goes a long way. It helps with the anxiety of driving, even as a first-time driver. They help you, ease you into like I said, like
be more empowered on the road.
Right?
And guys,
confidence.
You know, right? There's one thing that we forget to look at. Not forget.
Yeah.
It's the most important one. Our roads are not safe, right?
The manholes.
I didn't say that. So in a way, our thing as well goes under the hood. We're empowering female drivers because we want you to be able to be confident when you're on the road driving alone. Because how many people have you lost to car accidents because of something that was minor?
True.
You know, something going wrong could have been avoided.
Yeah.
So
because that's the checklist part of things. Like before you even start a trip, you have a checklist on the things you have to check. But like we said, to sign on the page, these things are there. We've thought about it, guys. We've been bouncing back ideas, you know, and these are two mega minds.
I mean, we also have a network of Batubabo emergency assist.
Exactly, insurance, and so forth. So. We're heavily on that. And what else would you like to share?
No, I think because this is like our first chilled chat, we will have like a more structured and formalized one where now we're talking numbers, now we're talking what the process involves in terms of when you are in the actual workshop.
Right.
You don't bring your car. Taurus is nice enough to provide their warehouse, their cars, their expertise. Tata Taurus, shout out.
You guys, hey?
Doing the thing. Yeah. Anyway, that's all we had for you today because we still need to enjoy a little bit of peace in Joburg before we go back to our normal 8 to 5 because, Ziakala. Wait, Ziakala means we're crying. Yeah.
But we're not crying anymore, actually. So we're good. We jumped on this just to make this video because we had an experience. We wanted to share it with you. Yeah. That's why we just decided this type of shooting.
Yeah. It was going to be very negative, but then we decided, actually, why not just have a chat about this is why things like this exist.
Right.
Because you know, you paid for the service, and then everything that could go wrong goes wrong. Everything. But anyway, like we said, we're enjoying the peace before we go back. Home. Yeah. To our, well, I don't think we have normal lives, but anyway, before we go back there, and then, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
It's only up from
We all the way up.
I hope Neza can have come, let's see how we like it.